So this video may be a little windy at times, but hopefully it doesn't disrupt the audio too much. I'm sitting out in an open field and realizing how challenging it can be for us to create space to think for ourselves. And so the question becomes, when do I get to think for myself? Ideally, that question is a mantra that acts as the center point to your entire world. When do I get to think for myself? Because in using that as a door or an anchor, you ensure that you're making time for it. Ideally, it's something you're doing on a daily basis. Disengaging from everyone else's opinions and clarifying for yourself what's true. And a lot of it may be unclear. The challenge of navigating through the thought streams and identifying which of them feels most aligned with who you want to become can be very challenging to identify and lock into. And yet those moments where you isolate your attention long enough on the desire to have clarity around what you want to represent as an idea, for example, or what you want to reach for, at least gives you peace of mind that you're giving yourself the opportunity, the permission slip to work through the process of solidifying what's true for you. And every individual is a world in and of him or herself, a universe. And the paradox is everyone is a reflection of ourselves, a projection of our imagination, and simultaneously an individuated expression that can say the same thing about me. The mirror of consciousness feeding off of itself. So, to be a clear channel to empty out your mind ideas that are in resonance with every single point along this spectrum. Sorry for the noise in the background. I'll clear out in a second. Is absolutely critical if you want to one initiating what to do next. And you're not looking around to others for approval on whether or not you should do it. It's the looking inward and achieving, to some degree, a sense of clarity around the ideas that resonate with you that are true. Because right now it doesn't feel relevant for me to think about what's happening in some other part of the world. What's relevant is what happens in this next moment. So, when do I get to think for myself is a good mantra for ensuring that you feel like you're in control over how your life unfolds.